Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name's Andy R and this is the Brotherhood of Men, a channel solely dedicated at getting you men out there the best outcome in your lives. And I do that by giving you information. I read stories that I think will resonate with you. I give you my opinion on the world that we've been forced to live in, a world that is vilifying men on a daily basis and has been doing for at least 50 years. We are now the downtrodden, not the women out there who never really were the downtrodden. But the truth of the matter is that we're forced to live in this world, and so many men, are getting lost in the mire of nonsense that's being thrown at us. So I set this channel up to redress the balance a little bit, to help you men find your path. I upload daily, so if you aren't a subscriber already, why not? Come and join the Brotherhood, become a brother, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell notification, because for some reason only known to YouTube, the two only work together. And you don't want to miss out on this content, because I've got some great content that I want to share with you. I've also got the back catalogue. Go back and look at some of the older videos that I did. You'll understand that being a brother, it's a great thing. And to my already subscribers, you guys are the best. You are my brothers. So thank you. You've supported this channel, you've helped it grow to where it is now, and where I hope it'll carry on growing. So what's today's subject? Well, as you already saw on the thumbnail, it's women not being accountable. And it's true, modern women, and women in general, are so adverse to taking accountability for their bad behaviour and the way they act with men. Modern women nowadays are so masculine in their outlook. They've bought into this myth of feminism that they have to be men, instead of realising that their strength was in their femininity, in the fact that we guys were attracted to their femininity. We're turned off by their masculinity because women are so desperate to be thought of almost like men. They come with dick energy but haven't got the balls to back it up. We guys know that among men there is the opportunity of violence at any moment. We know as men that there is an underlying level of violence in any group of men. We know that if we overstep the mark just a little bit, say something inappropriate to somebody we don't know, another man, that there is a chance that somebody's going to hit us. Or if somebody oversteps the line with us, shows us disrespect, badmouths us to our face, that they're going to get lumped, they're going to get hit. We know this as men. It's in our DNA. We know that at some point we're going to be called on to fight, whether it's to protect ourselves, protect our loved ones, or just protect our moral stance. We know that as men, but women know that we're not going to behave that way to them. We were brought up from children playing rough and tumble, and then some little girl gets knocked up. You don't behave that way, you don't hit a girl, you don't do this, you don't do that. It's drummed into us when we're from childhood that you do not treat women the same as you treat men. We know as men, as a group of men together, if we've got close friends, what we can get away with, that banter between mates, that we can get away with more with them than we can with a strange man that we don't know, because we don't know their background, we don't know their story, we don't know their propensity towards violence, and they don't know us, they don't know any of those things about us either. So we do this dance around each other where we feel each other out. What can I get away with? You're constantly checking out their body language. Is this being taken as I intend it, as a bit of fun backwards and forwards, or are they starting to take this as something a little more serious than that, which I need to back off? They're doing the same with us. We know this as men within men, with groups of men, meeting strange men. We know that there is always that underlying expectation that it could get violent. But women don't have that problem. Women will come to a man and they will say the most vile, outrageous, disgusting, disgraceful, disrespectful things to a man's face in the sure knowledge that we aren't going to bang the hell out of them, that we're not going to fist up and go knuckle to skull. They know that's not going to happen. That's why they get away with behaving that way. And if they're unlucky enough to meet a man who won't put up with that kind of behaviour and knock 10 shades out of them, hey, that's a win-win, because now she gets to act as though she's the victim. She never takes responsibility for the simple fact that she was the one who instigated that reaction from that man. No, it's from that moment on she can be the victim. No bother about the lead up to what that incident was. And the man is looked upon as the scum of the earth by other men, because we hold other men responsible for their actions, because we hold ourselves responsible for our actions. Women don't tend to do that. Women don't tend to hold themselves responsible for their actions, and they don't tend to hold other women responsible for their actions either. They'll rally around that woman and say, oh, it was terrible what happened to you. Oh, what a monster, what a horrible man. Never once addressing the fact that you got in his face with dick energy and hadn't got the balls to back it up. So now it's upon us men to hold women responsible for their actions. And how do we do that? I am absolutely not advocating going knuckle to skull. I am not advocating hitting women. What I think that we should hold them responsible, how we should do it, is they don't get our energy, they don't get our attention, and they don't get our resources. Because that's what women have always wanted from men. They want your attention, they want your resources, they want you to care about them. So stop doing it. That's how we change this society back to a better society where women can be feminine, and there once again we men can be attracted to them. Stop trying to be men, women. You're not men. You haven't got what it takes to back it up. Stop coming to us in our faces. You will meet a man who won't put up with that behaviour, and you will rue that day. It won't be me, and hopefully it won't be any of my brothers out there. But one day you will meet that man. Don't you dare then try and be the victim. You got what you deserved. As terrible as that message might sound, it's the only way women are going to start being held accountable is if we do it now. Because as I said, women used to hold other women accountable. The older women, the older generation, the grandmother, the mother, they used to tell parables, they used to tell stories to their child about this'll happen to you if you behave in this way. Don't do it. Save yourself for marriage. Be pure. Be something that is desirable to a man. Now, their mothers are behaving as bad as they are. That's what they're learning. So why would they behave any differently? But things are starting to change. Things are starting to change just a little bit, because more women are finding out that they're on the streets. They're not getting the attention of men. So many more men have just walked away from the dating scene, from marriage, from relationships in general, and started concentrating on their very good selves, making themselves the priority in their life, which you should. You should be the priority in your life. You should be the one that you want to have the best outcome for. That's what this channel's about. And women are finding themselves getting past the wall, and there's no man around. There is no magic husband tree anymore. No magic boyfriend tree. The amount of sob stories you hear from women who are saying, oh, I'm in my 30s, I'm late 20s, I'm early 40s, and why haven't I got a man? Your actions. Your actions are the reason you haven't got a man. And the man that was probably going to be the best fit for you, you went and put him in the friend zone. And if he's got anything about himself, he well quickly got himself out of that friend zone and now wants nothing to do with you. So there you are on your own, crying into your cornflakes in the morning, going, where's my husband? Where's my boyfriend? Where's my Prince Charming? There isn't one for you. You messed up. Live with it. We guys know what it is to be alone. We guys know what it is to be self-reliant. It's time you women started to find out, and you are. There are so many articles being read now about why men are giving up on marriage and relationships and this, that and the other. All written by women. That's like me trying to write about what it feels like to be pregnant. Or the pain I was going through with my period. I know nothing about that. I've never experienced it. How would I write articles about that? I can empathise about what it might be like, but I have no first-hand knowledge about it because I'm not a woman. So these women who are telling other women why men are walking away haven't got a sodding clue what they're talking about, because they're not men. How about you come and ask the men what it is that we want, and you might learn something. We will tell you. You won't like the answer, and I doubt very much as you'll be able to supply it, because you've grown up in a world where you've not been held accountable. Well, we men are now holding you accountable. We're holding you accountable by not giving you our energy, not giving you our attention, not giving you our finances, our resources. We're using all of that on ourselves, and you know what? We're the happier for it. A recent survey pointed out that single men, it used to be, before I say that statistic, it used to be that married men lived longer than single men. But a recent survey showed that single men are, one, happier than married men, and two, are now starting to live longer. Anyway, my name's Andy R. Tell me, do you agree with me? Do you think what I have just said, does it resonate with you? Is it something you've experienced in your life? Women coming to you with that dick energy, talking absolute trash to your face, right in your face, screaming at you, and you've got to grit your teeth and keep your hands in your pocket, because if that was a man, you'd have knocked them spark out. But you can't do that because it's a woman, and they're safe in that knowledge. Do you know of a woman that has come across a man who won't put up with that and then played the victim? Let me know in the comments down below. On your way up from the comments, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. As I said, I upload daily, so come and join the Brotherhood. Become a brother. Hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell notification. That way you don't miss out on future content. And I'll talk to you soon. You don't want to miss out on this future content. I upload daily. Anyway, my name's Andy R. This is the Brotherhood of Men, and I'm going for a cup of tea because I've definitely earned one. You guys take care of yourself, because if you don't, who will? I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.